Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Manapot Studios. I'm Kyron Russmore, and these fine individuals are hyperactive furballs from space. Welcome to the second part of our Spaceflix and Kill Skitter Shot stream with special guest Retro Ted, along with our usuals Krifu, Crit Commissions, and J Station. There we go.
Hello.
I remember people. I don't remember who they're playing, but so last week they started aboard the Clutch after Nakonechkin had discovered a ship floating in space, far too far away from the usual trade lanes that such a ship, a pleasure liner of some sort, should usually be. Assuming it to be abandoned, Nakonechkin went over, and a couple of hours passed, and our furry companions didn't have any response from Nakonechkin, so decided to take it upon themselves to go on board and investigate. They managed to work their way into the ship, and they first of all got represented as pets and were tried to put into cages. They defeated the evil robot that tried to put them in the cages. Then they discovered that the passengers and crew were all trapped within a lounge dining area. It appears that the ship's AI has gone somewhat space crazy and has decided to take matters into its own hands as to their levels of relaxation. Including making the observatory area darker than dark, breaching the gap between the prime material and the shadow realm, allowing creatures to bleed through. Combat ensued, and I think most people got off fairly lightly. I don't think there was any major incidents. But at the same token, these creatures kept on coming through until Dakayo and Gazigaz, there we go, remembering names, took care of these onyx obelisks that was powering the darkness. Then they found Nakonechkin in the spa, getting massaged within an inch of his life. The other massage tables tried to get our furballs to relax. I think they managed to grapple one of you and make you relax slightly. I don't think there was any major relaxation on your parts. After freeing the captain and basically confirming that they're going to finish off clearing out the rest of a ship. Their goal is to get down to the lower deck, to get to the AI core and disable it from there and reclaim control of the ship. We left off with them entering the bridge area and coming across Ken, a former crew member, who is now not part of a living.
Okay.
Oh no!
And has been turned into something?
Oh yeah, I forgot we left last week off in the start of combat.
Yeah. Combat.
We hadn't rolled initiative yet, I don't think, had we?
No,
I don't think so.
On EOX, some people pay a lot of money to look like that.
It's true.
Is he trying to do it like eye roll? Like, skittermanders.
Not again.
No, Nako, I think he's just dead. Or was.
Well.
All right. Do you all want to roll the initiatives?
I think we do.
I've just
Yeah.
I felt bad for you because the guy apparently rolled a really good initiative last time, and I thought, I'll re-roll that, and he's just rolled an absolutely dire initiative. So
It's okay. He might still go
nope.
for some of us. Oh,
He has been waiting.
I got a
week, in fairness.
6, by the way.
Go charge.
We got Nako on a 20, Dakayo on a 9, Gazigaz on a 6, Quonks on a 6, and our cybernetic friend on a 5. He rolled a natural 1, but somehow as a cybernetic zombie still has a 4 to his initiative. All right, Nako, you are up first.
Can you share the map with me, please?
Nah. I figured I would just look at the map and you guys can tell me what's going to go on.
we can theater of the mind it. I stand in a place where nothing can still not hit me. Double negative there, but I'm tired. Leave me alone.
All I can see is Ken at the moment, right? The map's so cool. Does Ken look threatening?
Ken does not look happy at your presence.
I don't think Ken's here to be our friend.
No new
Nako
friends
will
today.
Jump forward, like, hey, Captain! And see what their reaction is.
They sort of like start to lunge towards you.
Oh, okay. No. No new friend. And we'll try and strike at the creature. If I remember how to do it. Here we go. Igniting their flame doshko 3 times their size and try and swing it down towards their rather horrible head. No, don't do this. Ooh.
That die went for a bit of a walk.
It did. 26 to hit as the doshko comes down.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Slicing for 10 points of anti-cybernetic zombie damage.
I don't like it, but I'll take it. Are you done?
Yes.
All right.
The porter isn't being nice.
Dakayo?
Could I do a check to see how well or unwell he is, or like a?
Yeah, let's have a mysticism check.
Nice.
I think it's mysticism for undead.
Natural 1 for a 13.
Still
He doesn't
13.
seem to be doing too well. Most patients of this nature you'd declare dead. But at the same token, he's still got a little bit of a spring in his step, so it can't be all bad. But he is looking somewhat aggressive.
What have we got?
Sure is sprightly for a dead guy.
I'm going to feel more actionable this session, so I'm going to move up next to him.
Ooh.
Well,
Welcome, Dakayo.
I'm going to see if I can hit him with my staff. So that is. What do you have to do again? Sorry, it's been a week.
So if you go down to the actions tab on the right-hand side of and then you've got the attack. If you just double-click on that. You didn't target, or I forgot to remind you to target. If you left-click on your icon and then control-click on the Ken, that will target. But I will tell you that a dirty 20 that you rolled will hit. Roll your damage. Nope.
Sorry,
Under the damage column.
Getting away at them.
trying to cheat already. Let's try this one.
Yeah, that'll do it. For a solid 4 points of damage, you see this staff come down, just crunch into the side of Ken as bones crack, and just it starts oozing a little.
Ken or me?
Ken.
Right.
It's usually not a good place to be.
okay.
Gaz.
Gazagaz is... I'm running out of. I'm about halfway through the battery in my arc pistol. So I'll go ahead and move up here, take a 5-foot step. Actually, hold on. I'll move here, take a 5-foot step. Get him is a move action, but I just took a move action.
You can degrade your standard action into a move action if you so desire, but then you have no standard action.
I'll move up and like hold my pistol up like all dramatically, leaning up against the wall, and I'll be like, "Let's get him, everyone!" And so you all get +1 to attack and damage on this.
Is there any damage?
Oh, hold on, let me double check.
Yep.
No, it's
Just attack.
just attack.
Yeah.
No bardic inspire courage here.
All right. And over to Quonks.
At 6th level, you can spend a resolve point to make it damage. Got it.
Quonks is going to spend their move to target.
All right. I'll give you an additional +1.
Extend the standard action to overcharge.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yep. And shoot.
And then we'll shoot. For 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit. And I'm not sure if I'm going to like this. What kind of weapon is it?
It's a laser rifle azimuth.
All right.
So you did a total of 1 damage from the weapon. And 3 damage. 3 extra damage.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't as bad as was
It could have been so much better.
Could have been 14. It was a 4.
Yeah. Could have added a 10 to that.
All right, and you've just seen that it burns a hole straight through their sort of like skin, but exposes a metal plate underneath, just by their shoulder. Just double checking over here. I've just realized I don't have a stat block over there. So let's have a quick look at this. Yep. All right. So what it's going to do is it's going to slam into both Nako and Dakayo.
Cheeky.
This is a full round attack, so it takes a -4 to both attacks. I'm going to roll them both at the same time. And we've got a 15 on Nako that I think is a miss, and a dirty 20 on Dakayo for a hit. So yeah, he basically reaches out with both of its arms and just tries to slam down on both of you. Nako, you dodge out of the way, but Dakayo, you take it full on in the face.
Dakayo, no.
For 10 points of damage.
Is it fatigue, that one?
Yeah, it's coming out of your fatigue.
Oh, yeah, everybody does it.
Yep. So you're still in your stamina, just. But maybe you regret taking a more hands-on approach for this. We don't know. We'll find out on your turn. Nako, you are up.
Dakayo, no! Aim for its metal heart. And is going to do a similar full round attack against this beastie.
Don't forget the +1.
Yeah. Listening to Gazi cheering. Gazi's portrait, by the way, inspires me constantly. It's so good.
You can do it.
So if I put a +1 modifier and just do a full round attack, that'll do all the math for me.
Yeah, that'll do all the maths.
Here goes all the maths.
Hit me with all the maths. Oh, a good hit for a 23, but a critical miss. It doesn't have any penalties, so just I'll take the damage from just the first attack.
It's cold heart is impenetrable. Ooh.
You're warming up that cold heart nicely, though.
Nice.
12 points of damage, you basically just carve straight into the chest plate, and you can see that underneath there's decaying flesh and also sparks are jolting from one side of the metal plating to the other.
There's another zombie inside the robot.
Right, and Dakayo.
I'm being quite reckless today. That's probably a really bad thing. Could I grapple him? Like try and... I'm mistaken that he's coming in for a hug and try and hug him back.
You can do. I'm going to just point out that there's a pretty good chance that this isn't going to work.
Yeah, but skittermanders have a bonus to grappling.
Oh, yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So I'm just thinking it's one of the main complaints about Starfinder
The combat maneuvers.
is the combat maneuvers. Now, I actually read an article by the guy who designed Starfinder and part of his Patreon, and he basically says because of the power of the combat maneuvers, it's actually designed to only work sometimes because it is going to massively change the dynamic of the fight. And so we don't want it working all of the time, which is why it's really difficult. But at the same token, there's certain things that you can do. You play a skittermander, which, because of their grappler ability, gives them a +2 bonus, and because of their heritage. Then you've also got feats that you can take when you level up. Not in these pre-gen characters, it can start bringing that disadvantage all the way down, so it is nearly guaranteed to hit as often as you could actually melee attack. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, what you're going to be doing this is Dakayo, is if you go to the main tab of your character sheet, and in roughly the middle, just off to the right, there's a melee box. I want you to increase, double click on that, but give yourself a +1. Oh, doesn't matter, we'll add the one on afterwards. That'd be a 16 to hit their KAC +8. And that unfortunately is... oh no, you've also got a +2 on that, so it's 18. Yeah, so 15 +1 for the get them, +2 for the grappler ability takes it up to an 18. Unfortunately, an 18 is still not a success on the grapple maneuver. As you try to grapple onto them, the fur on you starts to stand on end. Just because it seems to have this electrical field about it. Gazzy, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn, Dakayo? You do still have a move if you want it.
Will I suffer an attack of opportunity if I move?
If you move too far, if you take a 5-foot step, then you won't suffer an attack of opportunity. But if you were to try and run out back into the corridor,
I'll hop up onto this chair to try and hide.
Us spinning around in the chair. You can't get me.
It also clears up some space just in case somebody else wants to move in and start melee attacking. All right, Gazagaz.
Gazigaz, as a move action, will be like, Dakayo, keep up the good work, buddy, and you can get 8 stamina points back.
Oh.
As an inspiring boost. And then he'll take his own static arc pistol, target the zombie, and take a shot. I think he gets a +1, but the get him will be done after this.
I think you get your own get 'em, I think.
Yeah.
You do get your own get 'em.
You get your own get 'em, but it only lasts until
The
the
end
end,
of your
of your
turn.
next round.
Right.
Okay, 17 versus EAC. That's a hit
The 17 is going to hit.
for 3 points of electricity damage.
for 5 points of electricity damage, as this thing seems to have some vulnerabilities.
Nice. Ooh, look at that. As the sparks fly.
Oh yes, the sparks are really starting to fly now.
I think that's a bad thing. Maybe we should, when things on the ship spark like that, they tend to explode, guys.
What?
I don't know. I don't like it.
Get away, get away, get away.
I feel like at that point, watching the movie, Trix would be like, "What? How do they not like explosions?"
I don't know. See, this is the problem with skittermanders. They don't like fun. Conks is going to take a 5-foot step back.
Yep.
And is going to shoot.
And
he's
that
gonna miss.
Fortunately is a miss with only an 8 on the total there. Does that include... Oh, wait, it won't matter even if it included your +1 for your targeting computer. Your targeting computer remains active until the target dies.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
I thought I had to spend my move.
No, yeah, it's one of them where it's like it targets, so it continues to track until it dies or you assign a new target.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it can really help make the difference, especially in later levels, because, you know, at this point, your BAB is only going up by like 1. But so like 10th level, you're sort of like 2 or 3 points behind the curve, but you can make up by targeting. All right, Cybernetic Zombie is going to probably just try and do the same thing, slam attack on both of you two. It's having to reach a little bit further here with Nako and Dakayo now 10 feet apart from each other, but it's got the reach to do this. And it does so. Oof.
Ooh, nice.
With...
It's not nice.
A 22 to hit Nako, but a natural 1 this time to hit Dakayo.
I thought it was an automatic hit to hit Dakio, and I was like, does that mean it's a 20 against Dakio? No.
I still haven't worked out how to add my 8 thing back on yet. So.
What you want to do is you, on the main page, you want to look at the fatigue at the bottom and just overwrite that number with a 5. Towards the bottom. There we go.
Really nice. Yep.
Don't worry, I can see all the numbers from the combat tracker, and it's like if it got around to your turn or you actually taking damage. This time you managed to dodge out of the way, either actually dodging out of the way or the zombie mistimes to spin on the chair.
Yeah.
The chair hits the chair and it keeps spinning, goes even faster.
Be a purple blur go around.
Unfortunately, Nako, you're going to be taking a punch to the face. A wrong die.
Hit me again.
All right, will do. Maximum damage, 11 points this time on Nako. But still just into the stamina. I'm good at doing that, apparently.
Which is very hard.
Nako, you are up.
So I want to move away from this thing, but I don't want to leave Dakio. So I'm in a bit of a metagaming situation where I'm trying to work out if I move away, I'm thinking it'll try and attack opportunity to me, which means Dakio can move for free. But then I don't want to kill it. I'm gonna try and draw its fire. I'm gonna move away and draw its fire, so Dakio can get free.
All right. I mean, you are metagaming. You don't know if it's going to explode or not.
The mechanic has just told me it's going to explode.
God dang it! I missed you.
I'm thinking. No, I'm not going to take a shot at it with my pistol. I'll be like, Dakio, get out of there!
All right. Dakayo, you are up.
Will reflecting armor stop? Does it stop all damage? I was just trying to see what it does.
Ooh, that is a question and a half. Spells, reflecting armor.
I don't think it stops damage. It
Reflect damage back.
Anytime during a spell's duration, when you take damage from an attack made by a weapon by a foe within 100 feet, you can choose to dismiss the spell as a reaction. If you do so, the armor crackles and the energy as it disappears, arcing through the air to strike the attacking creature, which takes an amount of force damage equal to the damage dealt to you at the time that it was dismissed. The target can it doesn't mitigate damage, it just means that whatever...
Gives it back again.
Yeah.
Duplicates it back, kind of, yeah.
So can I move now then, or without an attack of opportunity?
In most cases, you can move without a further attack of opportunity. In this case,
got more than one
you don't know.
Yeah.
Gazigaz shuts the door. Right, I'm going to maybe see if I can sort of come there, and then just going to go and hide behind it.
All right. You move to the back.
His fur's a bit singed, there's a bit of smoke coming off of him.
Are you going to try and shoot it?
Yeah, if I can remember what to do. Action. Still targeted him, haven't I? Yep. That one. For a 9.
And 9, I'm afraid, isn't going to cut it. All right. Gaz, you're up.
We took a 10-minute rest after the observatory fight, right?
I believe so.
I think so.
We did, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we were really wrecked after. Well, some of you were really wrecked after that.
Yeah.
I see. 3 of us have used one resolve point. So as he's like, very roguish, scoundrelly, up against the wall with his pistol in his top 2 hands, kind of turns over and he's like, Nako, you're supposed to be the warrior, the toughest among us. You got this. And you can go ahead and grab 8 stamina points back.
Ooh, very nice. Thank you.
And he'll let off a shot against the zombie. Oops, I didn't mean to roll twice.
You missed the zombie, but you shot yourself in the foot, apparently.
Whoops.
That doesn't actually happen, but I saw out your targeting for next round because it's now just targeting you.
I see exactly what I did. Ah!
You're right, Gaz. I should be attacking.
All right. Quonks, you are up.
I am going to overcharge it because I don't want it to come closer.
All right.
Add my +1. 1 second. There we go.
You keeping track of your battery charges for other charges? All right. There's a dirty 20 to hit. That is a definite hit. And it goes down. As it goes down, sparks of electricity sprout out and hit everybody within a 10-foot radius.
I could have stayed on the chair. Damn it.
No. It's
got me.
What?
I'm just in it.
Oh no, Gazzy's
just
okay.
in it. Gaz, give yourself a partial cover because you are pressed against it. But make me a reflex saving throw.
So I hit the peak of.
Yeah, the peak of.
Peak of.
The peak of, actually.
Oh, the peak of.
Take a trip to Pico.
And a reflex.
Yep.
Oh, 8.
8, as this thing self-destructs everything in...
I trip over my beautiful Kahlo cloak.
I love the way that it says, the zombie explodes and you make a reflex saving throw to reduce the damage by half, but it doesn't actually give me the DC. You okay if we assume the DC is at least 10?
At least. It's gotta be.
All right. So you're going to take this amount of damage. Oh, you're lucky on the roll there. 5 points of damage.
Okay. All right. That's not so bad.
As it explodes and slumps to the ground once again.
Ken's face shows the exact how he felt that whole combat situation went. Like,
you were so right, Quags.
And
I
if
learned
you
the hard
not
way.
run, I would have gotten everybody.
Ah. Oh, my fur is scorched. And he takes out like a little compact and starts like kind of like wiping at the scorch marks on his beard and his face.
Are you okay, Gazzy? Do you need to be stabbed with healing juice?
No. I should be. I'm fine. He still has 2 wounds, I think, from that observatory fight, but that's not enough for a stabbing.
I am going to change the battery on my gun.
Radio.
Naka's going to go and guard the splattered remains, as she's not sure if there are any more zombies or robots inside that one that exploded. Infinitesimally small.
Actually, yeah, like, let's go and like look at it. I think the zombie, because I'm like, whoa, is the AI now turning people into zombies?
I mean, maybe the people who hired the staff are just, all for equal opportunities and decided that hiring a zombie pilot was like the good thing to do.
But normally, hired zombies don't attack people that are trying to help.
He hit me and Dakio really hard in the face. I've only had 2 other pilots do that to me.
I forget, though. Did we say we were helping? Maybe we just startled him.
I'm going to examine the body of Ken.
As you move back into the cockpit, the M2 voice rings out over the intercom. Perhaps you really aren't someone's escaped pets after all. Then you are new passengers, and you must be aboard the Emerald Imperium to relax. That's the only reason for anyone to be here. Unless, if you aren't here to relax, then you are an impediment to the relaxation of my true passengers, and you must be eliminated. The lights on the bridge turn red, and the screens return to normal.
Felt her logic.
I feel like after a statement like that, there usually be some sort of maniacal laughter.
Are there any counting screen, like countdowns on any screens anywhere?
Make me a perception check.
0 modifiers.
There doesn't appear to be any countdowns on any of the screens.
Is there any? Can we like look around any cupboards or anything for interesting things?
Did I read? It didn't actually give me a description of this room to read out. Consoles and monitors line the walls and the ceiling of this small bridge. View screens show various angles of space just outside the exterior of the ship, and notes the ship's oxygen levels, internal temperatures, power output, hull strength, and status of other systems. There doesn't appear to be any cubby holds to raid.
What about the body?
Right.
The body appears to have a built-in weapon of some variety, which, if you're willing, you could possibly extract.
Nako holds up her flame dashka.
Is that a yes or a no?
You lot can get your hands dirty. And I'll like go and nervously type on one of the consoles.
Can we tell if you said it said the systems? Can you see if we recognise whether the status is wrong or off by any chance? If that makes sense, or too high, too low, what they shouldn't be?
Most of its statuses seem to be okay. Everything seems to be functioning normally. Gaz, as you move over to the computers, you start poking around on them and realize that from the bridge here you have absolutely no control. All the terminals appear to be locked.
I'll give it like a spin in the chair and be like, it looks like the AI lady has locked everything down up here.
About this moment, Nako, you managed to finish extracting an integrated static arc pistol from your friend Ken there.
Oh, nice.
Who wanted this?
I've already got one, but those static arc pistols have been really useful. That's the second enemy we've come upon that had electricity vulnerability.
Is anybody else any good with a ranged weapon?
I mean, I think we're all good with ranged weapons. We're all good at things.
You know, I like the way you're saying that to the one person who's not really very good at ranged weapons. Although it's actually surprisingly, I'm just looking at everybody's stats. You're as good as everybody else with ranged weapons.
Hey, I mean, you've got 4 extra hands.
Yeah. So she'll keep hold of it for now. Then, in her other hand, if anybody does want it more, I was in it more for the chopping than for the keeping. She's also going to run and press her face against the window of the cockpit to see if the captain's ship is still there.
The captain's ship does appear to be still there.
He's driven off and left us.
Captain!
He
Captain,
wouldn't.
no!
Waving at the ship, like.
And this is where Nako has their solo musical number.
The cockpit lights dim.
I don't want to miss a thing.
Right, friends, shall we go down the stairs?
We should probably go down the stairs.
I guess so.
All right, who's leading the way down the stairs?
Not me.
I just deleted my token on accident.
Right, because
Because he goes, I don't feel so good.
Just
Because he goes,
disappears.
no.
all right, so Nako's leading the way. Who's up next?
I will then go down.
Quonks. And then Dakayo or Gazigaz, who's taking up the rear.
I'll go second to last.
I'll go last.
All right. As we share a new map with you guys. And all you can see so far is a stairway. Hey, hey.
It's a really nice chandelier.
Oh yeah, it's the gaudy stairway, wasn't it?
It's the
A wide marble staircase spirals beneath a crystalline chandelier hanging from the ceiling. So, there needs to be some recollection between the artists of Starfinder maps and the narrators of Starfinder maps, because they do not reconcile at all.
Mm-mm.
It's a 10-foot or 5 by 10 foot cubed grey chandelier. It's beautiful. We don't know
very
what
modern,
very
very chic.
Yeah, you look into it though, and all you see is the sort of like multifaceted crystals reflecting your companions in infinite glory.
Yay! Glory chandelier.
Friendship infinitum.
Can we tell how many flights there are? Or was it just like one flight?
It's a very tall ship.
Keep trying to move, and I just end up moving the map. There we go.
We didn't get told there were any crew members down here, did we?
There's only
no.
the two.
Yeah.
We met the one who was injured, and then we, dispatched the other.
No passengers, though, from what we know, either.
You've not been told of anybody populating the lower deck now.
Cool. The Naka will have their flame Doshko ready to go and sneak out the door. Let's go, guys!
Right.
Do you still need the bacon beacon, or is it light now?
The lights around everywhere else. I've just realized I've done a stupid thing on this map. No, 1 second, sorry. This is taking a little bit of effort.
Wait, where's my HP going? What are you doing?
I know we're being gassed.
So you see a long 10-foot wide corridor stretching from the front of a ship where there's a door to the back of a ship where there is a blank sort of like marble panel.
Many doors. We got told there was a secret panel, right?
I think we did.
Seeing as though it's you saying it, I'm going to go with yes, because otherwise somebody's metagaming. So let me just show you what they left on the map, shall I? There we go.
Little secret. Got it.
Oh, wow.
So
standard wall down there. S for standard.
one of the things, a peek behind the scenes is there's usually the GM map and then there's a player map. Now, the GM map has a few secrets on there, and anywhere that there's a false wall or an illusionary wall, it's usually marked with an S, just to indicate that it's a secret, or there's something about that wall. Usually doesn't make it to the player level of the map, so that when they see it, if the GM's careful, you can cut it out and it just looks like a blank wall at the end of the thing. If I'd cut it straight at the wall, it would have been half an S. I've cut it a little bit beyond so that you can actually see that it is a full S, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, the sauna's down there. It says S.
I didn't like the last sauna very much.
Maybe this one will be different.
Ooh. I've got a sore shoulder. Shall we go?
Are either of these doors to the south and to the to the forward and starboard doors? Are either of them marked?
The one to the forward is marked crew only.
Okay.
And the one to the starboard is marked with sort of like caution plates, as you want to be careful in the room beyond.
Interesting.
Nako has a look at what's left of Ken's arm that she's holding. Looks at the crew only sign. Maybe we could get it. If it needs any kind
Waving
of
a hand.
Yeah. Shall we see if we can find the secret panel, or shall we have a look about?
Well, the AI did say that we needed to be eliminated, so maybe it's best that we eliminate them first.
So,
I agree.
secret panel?
Mm-hmm.
Secret panel.
Secret panel.
Secret panel. On the spaceship. Secret panel.
That we all sing as we make our way down. Secret panels.
All right. As you make your way down, you've done so very nicely in a bit of a cluster. Can we have a
Oh no.
fortitude saving throw?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Nako is strong.
Coins
yes.
is not.
Oh no!
Natural one.
My-
6.
My team.
The DC was a 14. So Clonks, Gaziaz, and Dakayo with a 6, 1, and 4. You fail on your fortitude saving throw as the vents open up and this bluish gas just is pumped into the area. You're feeling a little bit tired and chatter amongst yourselves while I remember what the smack this does.
What? That
My
doesn't
precious
suck.
stamina points.
Yes. Akio, no. Don't stop breathing in the blue. It's not good blue.
As opposed to the good blue. This is bad blue.
Captain Nakonechkin said that the blue back on Absalom wasn't good either. Thinking of,
But
like,
it tasted so nice.
it did. Thinking of like a hookah bar maybe we visited.
It's usually good, but the AI doesn't like this one.
Right. So everybody who failed, which is everybody but Nako, you will take 4 points of hit point damage.
Oh.
No, my precious hit points.
With it being a poison, it just skips the stamina altogether and goes straight to the hit points. And you are all now also weakened. Which is the victim takes a -2 penalty on fortitude saves, constitution checks, and constitution-based DCs. Every time the victim attempts a fortitude save against the poison, whether he succeeds or fails, he loses hit points as per the initial exposure.
Okay.
Is the gas still pouring out, or was it like a puff?
The gas is still in the air. But at the same token, you all managed to, you're spending the round sealing in your spacesuits and making sure that you're not breathing in any of this nasty stuff.
Cool. But it's already in our system.
It is already in your system. So one thing that I would like to point out to Dakayo.
I was about to say, can I do remove condition?
So remove condition only removes things like shaken, sickened, or staggered. It doesn't remove a poison. You need some remove affliction for that, I'm afraid to say. However, you are also the ship's medic, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And as a medicine check, you can treat drugs or poison. If you have a medkit, and I do believe you've got a medkit.
Yeah, I gave him a basic medkit last time.
In that
Right,
case,
I'm about to add it to my
try and
list.
assist. She can run up and see if she can help.
The thing is, does anybody else have the medicine skill and a medkit?
Nope.
It's a class skill.
No, I
but
think
it's
we
no
only
rest.
have one medkit circulating.
Yep. So you're only going to be able to do this for one person. Dakayo, who is the one person out of yourself, Gazigaz, and Quonks who have been poisoned, do you want to try to treat the drugs and poison for?
Not some pressure now.
Nako will be staring at you with like awaiting, hopeful eyes.
Puppy dog eyes.
Yeah. What do we do, Dakio?
As a question, could we use this? Could someone else use the same medkit to heal someone else?
Nope.
Ah,
I couldn't help even though I'm trading the skill. I have a -1 to it.
Where it says, sorry, I'm just reading it. In inventory, it says medicine and drugs. It says, is the stuff below it the medicine that's in what I've got?
Yes, I'm putting your medicine and your drugs into its own little container, as it were.
I just wonder if any of those are any use, but I don't think so.
The analgesic, I believe.
Painkiller, isn't it? Analgesic.
Yeah. If you take and inject it with the analgesic, you are flat-footed. You also gain a bonus against saving throws against pain for 10 minutes per medical tier.
I think
So, it might be useful if you need to put somebody out of their misery. But we're not quite at that stage yet.
I think I'll go for Nakio, because then he can defend our dying bodies as we go down.
I think Nako saved though.
Yeah,
Nakio is fine.
Yeah.
She's gonna, if the GM's allowed to roll to assist whoever it is you're choosing to do.
So it's you, Gazagaz, or Quonks.
One of the things that I will point out, Dakayo, just to be a little bit selfish here, is you're also poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
And you're starting to feel the fatigue of this poison setting in.
Okay.
If you do, maybe, just maybe, if this doesn't go quite according to plan, you'll be the first one who goes unconscious, and then you can't help anybody.
Fair enough. Then. I was going to be selfless and go down and sort of leave it to a dice roll, but no.
But you would be doing the selfish thing if you were to take care of yourself first.
Well, I can't
Just
heal
to make
anyone.
it extra less easy for you, Retro.
Yeah. Just throw another spanner in the works.
Just twist
My
that now.
spanner! No!
Not the quantum spanner. All right, then I'll do myself with a hope of being able to heal other people in the future. I think that would be more.
Radio. Nako, make me a medicine check as you sort of like help them set up their med kit and fish out chemicals.
Mm-hmm. You gotta put
He's
your own
crying.
mask on before assisting others.
This one's the mask. I'll pass it to Ducky.
All right. So you've Nakao, you successfully assisted, and Dakayo, you've got a 22 on your medicine check. So you are giving yourself a +4 bonus to the saving throw against this
The next
poison,
round of poison.
Okay.
which is going to happen roundabout now. Now remember, everybody, that you, are weakened and take a -2 penalty to these checks. So everybody's at -2. However, Dakayo, you're at a +2 because of the offset of the +4 that you got. So don't forget, in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, if you just set the modifier accordingly,
Yep.
and then roll your fortitude saving throws.
Here we go.
No.
Ah!
Mm.
Oh my god.
No, no.
Ah! Single digits, everyone.
I have never seen this go so badly before.
We're gonna die.
It's
Nako's
got
just gonna-
Ken's arm.
Can Naku just start taking the flame Doshko to that wall? Just to see. Stop it! Leave my friends alone.
So,
That's another 4 points of.
everybody take 4 points of a hit point damage.
Wait, is it lowering the max or is it just damage?
It's just damage.
Just damage.
Ah, okay. Is anybody looking particularly?
Yes.
I would like to stab Gazi Gaz with a healing serum.
Well, before you get a chance to stab anybody with the healing serum, and before even Gazigaz, then you should say yes. Everybody else falls unconscious.
Oh no!
What? What? What kind of poison? Ah!
Hey guys, welcome to my Starfinder solo play. Thank you for joining me today.
Is that the end of the
I
poison?
enjoy the fact.
Are we rolling again?
Well, it's Nako. What are you doing?
Oh no!
GG everyone. Yeah, would I know if unconsciousness has healed them? My instinct is to start dragging them back to the upstairs. That goes. She's just going to start dragging them if she can do back. Like maybe tie all their hands together and drag them as one train up the multiple flights of stairs.
So yeah, it was
Wake up, guys! What's going on? Slapping guys, shaking Dakeyo. Quogs, I've got your spider. Wake up, I've got your spider. Just touching it on Quogs' head to try and
Messing with all the dials that she's put on there.
One of these will wake her up.
so you're not doing anything else.
Well, they're untrained in medicine. It's a class skill, but when I rolled it said untrained, so I guess that means you need a rank in it to be trained?
I believe so.
Yeah, so if she can't apply medicine, she can't heal them, all she can do is try and take them away.
Right, so you're just going to spend your time. So who are you dragging out of the area first?
Am I not allowed to tie their sleeves together and drag them as a little...
Got 6 hands.
A little threesome? Yeah, I can hold one of them each. I've got +6 to athletics.
So basically, you're bridle carrying them in a stack of 3.
Yeah. The good thing about Skittermander's arms is they interlock quite well when you stack them. So it's quite easy. It's not the first time we've had to do this. Come on. Back to the safety.
So you manage to drag them out of there, and 10 minutes later, everybody awakens.
Oh my God.
There are no more saving throws to be thrown.
Someone
Not a time
get
for a
me
nap,
coffee.
guys.
Stat.
Why did you all go to sleep? This is terrible decisions. Not helpful.
Maybe we keep our suit sealed when we go back down.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna go ahead and use a healing serum. I've got 2 of them, so
I've got one on offer if anybody is after
I
one.
can group heal, area of effect heal.
Ooh. I did get a
But
3,
one
but
result.
I'm still injured, so I'll definitely take that.
But ask me how you do it.
Right.
I think you
this
just spend a
is
resolve point for it.
your channel healing.
Yeah, 2d8 hit points for a full action. Yep.
So you need to spend a resolve point to channel this energy. Healing yourself with channeled energy as a move action, or healing everybody within 30 feet is a full action. You're out of combat, so that the action economy doesn't really matter too much here. So yes, you can exchange 1 resolve point for 2 d8 points of healing to everybody.
Nice.
That's 7 to everybody.
Yeah,
I did it,
fully
guys!
healed.
Dakoyo is the best.
Thanks, Doc.
So that takes the wounds up. Is that right?
Your wounds will go down to 1.
Ah, shit, I was on
What am I
fatigue.
doing?
Okay. Let me do wounds. There we go.
I'm sorry, my help went so badly, Dakiyo. The first time I've tried to help you with medicine and you all fell asleep. Only assume it was Nako's fault.
It was the blue.
Blue. No more blue
Nakio,
gases for you.
The next time you do resuscitation, you blow in the mouth and compress the chest.
He, Nako, scribbling out a couple of words and writing in with a little notepad.
Swaps mouth and chest around.
Yeah, exactly. So close, so close.
Right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Let's go again.
Yeah, we gotta take down that dirty, rotten AI.
Wall.
Oh, the wall too, but that meanie computer.
Sleep revenge.
When we came past these open doorways, did we happen to look in them?
Oh yeah, you could have looked.
Nako had a much slower walk back.
Find more doors and more corridors.
I saw some more doors the other way. Maybe we could find some useful bits, or maybe more massage rooms. I agree with Quags, so maybe we should just try the wall again. If you guys want to stay back, I could go and poke the wall.
Well, we got our suits on, so the blue won't hurt us this time.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's red this time?
We've still got the suits on.
Oh, yellow?
Suits.
Okay. I got it. I think. Scribbling more things.
So if it's green, the suits won't help us.
Oh, God. Cool.
So yes, you go back down. The trap activates again, but a thinner haze of blue emits from the area. However, with you all being sealed away, it doesn't seem to have any further effect on you. You go to the panel in the wall that you know to be a hidden door into the core of the ship. You were told as much. Why is Fantasy Grounds not doing things that I'm expecting? Ah, there it is. All right, and are you opening up the panel?
Is it a simple push?
Yeah, it's not locked or anything. It's just...
Oh.
It's more you need to know that it's there than it is locked.
Right. Then yeah.
All right.
Doshko and what's his name's hand in another and that was it. Thank you.
How would you forget, Ken?
The ship's power core hums pleasantly in the center of this wide room. To the port and starboard, banks of conduits and wires line the walls. The tang of ozone fills the air, and the lighting overhead makes shadows dance across the floor. As you see stepping out from the wall, it appears to be another robot of some kind.
Sassy robot.
Yeah, sexy.
Welcome, skittermander.
Taking his fist at us already.
What is funny is that is the one creature in Starfinder that has the most artwork for it, because just about every other adventure path, it gets another variant of the artwork. Its stats do not change, but it gets another variant.
We got variant 142 by any chance?
I think this is variant 2. Skitter Shock came out fairly early after the launch of Starfinder.
I'm still laughing at how you think it's sexy.
It's the long legs.
I could see if you really like thin twig-like legs. Sure.
I think some people are leg
feet.
people who just like long legs. I mean, yeah.
Yeva must have a lot of fans then across the galaxy.
Is that a drill on her back, or is she just pleased to see us?
I do believe that is some form of gun. And they do not appear to be happy to see you. Yeah, that's a chain gun of some variety.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Do love, artwork, narrative, just not connecting whatsoever.
I'm also wondering what reason would a robot have to pull that expression of like, you skittermanders,
Dirty swines. The thing is, I can't help but see, but on the right-hand side, just above the elbow, it looks like a tiny little teddy bear with little ears.
Oh, yeah.
You've discovered the true enemy.
It's futuristic Minsk and Boo, and that's Boo.
All right, enough fun and games. Everybody roll for initiative.
Does it look friendly?
It does not look friendly.
Ooh, best initiative I've had this whole time.
Same.
Whap, whap.
17. Oh.
Everyone charge without me.
Obviously, mocking the enemy seems to do well for us. We were too nice to Ken.
That's the problem.
All right, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Radio. So, top of the round, Gaz with a 21.
All right, Gaz. We'll, I think, move into the room 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna move down here, 25, 30. And then for his standard action, go, I bet that's the thing that's housing the AI. Everyone get it! Yeah, so +1 to attack for the rest of the, yeah.
All right, Quonks.
How long does that last, sorry?
For the end of my next turn.
All right. Okay.
Yep, Quonks with a 17. You're up next.
Wow. I'm gonna, there we go, move down and act as a meat shield for Gazzy Gaz.
All right.
Mickey.
All 6 arms splayed out.
All right, there we go. You move up.
And we're gonna try and open strong with an overcharge.
You try to do that.
16
16 will hit.
Come on. Max damage 8 plus an extra 1.
It bounced off a higher number.
Yeah.
Well, a good opening shot of 9 points of damage. Fire, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Dakayo.
I'm going to move into a semi-better position. If I move there, can I still hit it?
If we target it with yourself, you're going to have a little bit of a difficult line of sight there.
Will I get partial cover if I stand the 5 foot tall?
You're wanting cover from it, or are you talking about it from you?
I just kind of yeah, I don't want to get hit again. I learned my lesson with Ken and the hug.
I mean, the best way of not getting hit is just not to be in the room at all.
All right, I'll get that way then.
You'll probably
later.
Yeah, depending on what happens, you're going to take a bit of a penalty with some partial cover if you try to shoot it from where you are, but you will also get some partial cover from it.
You can also
hold
see
your
into the
turn.
room reasonably well.
Yeah, you can hold and go after the thing moves.
Yeah? Oh, okay, I'll do that then.
Right. So for that though, it's your full round. So I'm just going to put you back to where you were. Yep.
All good.
All right.
It got higher than a 6.
It got an 8 on its initiative.
Oh, don't tell me that. It's so close.
It is going to move to about here. And it is going to advise you to cease hostilities. And everybody make a reflex saving throw.
Does it sound like the AI?
It's got a very similar. Oh, damn it. It's got a very similar tone to it, but it's not the same voice.
Okay. 21, I'm happy with that.
All right. You are all looking for a DC of 13.
The corridor got it.
So it's just Nakayo who failed, and you will all take. Nakayo, you take 4 points of electricity damage. Everybody else takes 2 points of electricity damage.
You're talking about Nako and Dakoyo, aren't you?
Yeah, I failed. It was a DC 13.
You
Oh yeah, sorry. I just saw the single digits. Yeah, Dakayo, you also take 4 points of.
Nakoyo is the ship name. When we ship them.
The captain's name. The clutch is the ship's name.
No. Look, Nakayo is the ship between Dakoyo and Nako. When you ship them, you merge their names.
I knew this would happen between Nako and Dakayo.
Nako clutch is when you ship Nako with the ship.
Gazzy whispers to Clonks, "It's happening!"
Finally.
The GM has finally had an aneurysm from all this hyperactive fuzzballs.
And then Yeva, watching the movie, is like, look, this is the part where Nako and Dakoyo learn that they like each other. My favorite.
Right. So, Quonks, you take 2 points of damage. It's
Thank
fine.
you.
Dakayo, you take 4 points of damage. Nako, you take 4 points of damage. Yaz, you take 2 points of damage.
All right.
Right.
And then
And that is their turn.
Nakoyo's turn. We're going at the same time.
They truly are the perfect couple.
Nako, it is your
Do you
turn.
want to go?
Oh yeah, Dakayo. Yeah, you've got your. You can interrupt any point now.
Right, fair enough. Well, I'll just shoot them as it's standing there.
Yep. So I'm just going to move you down to above Nako, but after the creature.
Is that pick your target?
Unfortunately, your shot goes wide and plinks off the armor
Into the reactor.
into the reactor, where it's instantly vaporized.
Along with the rest of us.
You maniac.
Unfortunately, there is no effect. I can't wipe you all out here. Are you moving at all?
Just outside the door.
Yeah, I'll go back to where I was going to go to.
Fair enough. All right. Nako, you're up.
Kill the robot!
Kill the robot. Kill the robot.
Channeling, gonna do as many swings as if they were doing a full round attack, but mechanically only gonna do a single attack.
Yep.
Have I targeted wrong? 1 second.
No, you've targeted it, then untargeted it,
There we go.
and targeted it again.
A little 5 foot
targeted.
thing came up, and I was like, I thought I'd told it to move. Righty. Naka. Oh my god, I've got all the names. Naka's gonna swing her huge flame dashko around over her head and down towards unidentified creature. Oh,
Third. 19 and a hit.
19 for 8 points of damage.
Nice, solid hit there.
Can I do an identify?
You can make me an engineering check.
Well, let's hope it's lower than a 10. It's lower than a 0. It's a robot.
Dirty zero.
With a 0, you forget that it's a robot.
Metal skittermander. It's 34. That is Nako well and truly.
Yep. All right, Gaz, you are up.
All right, Gazzy's got the last turn for the +1 on this, so he's gonna take a full attack option from kind of dodging, looking out from behind Quonks' shoulder, and shoot twice with the arc pistol.
Rightio.
Okay, 0 and a Cover. I should have moved. So yeah.
Cover? Why was there cover involved?
It says versus ESA full cover.
No, the full is a full round attack. The cover is because you had P cover on for some reason.
Oh, I still had that on from before. Well, the first one would be a 14 EAC?
That still misses. I knew it was a miss, but I just wanted to clarify.
I wanted to tell you how you were wrong.
How wrong you were.
All right.
That's your turn, I believe.
Yep.
Being the full round attack. All right, Quonks, you are up.
I am going to target, and I am also going to overcharge again.
All right. Burning through that battery.
I changed it actually, but I missed.
You're burning through the new battery.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, unfortunately, your shot also goes wide. This reactor is taking a pounding as everybody just seems to be insistent on shooting it for some reason.
That's where the AI lives.
No ship, no AI.
Keep the skittermander busy. You guys get the AI.
All right. I don't need to do that yet. I do believe it is time to attempt to subdue you with some blunt force trauma to the noggin. That is a 27 to hit.
27.
Yep, for just 9 points of damage.
And I'm into my wounds. Ow.
Oh, hang on. Wasn't Dakio before the robot? But obviously I held my action. So I got
You held your action, and in Starfinder, it moves you
thing.
into where you rejoin.
Okay.
It's one of them where it's like in D&D, I think they've done away with that because, you know, it's a lot of messing around with the initiative tracker. But at the same token, in Starfinder, they've maintained that because it's all like, if you're not careful in D&D, you can get 2 consecutive turns if you're at the top of an initiative, but wait until the end of it, and just starts getting messy.
Did the robot hit the skittermander and then move away?
The robot hit the skittermander and then step back, yeah.
Lovely robot.
Wow.
We don't explode.
I mean, you've got a big stick. You're going to hit him twice if he stands there. Dakayo?
Can I move up behind Nakio?
Yep.
To
His fail feeble body does nothing for you.
we're going to have babies called Nakio. And am I right in thinking I can do Mystic Cure on him?
You could do, but that's going to be a bit overkill at the moment. He, you know, as much as he's complaining that he's injured, he's not that badly injured. Because your Mystic Cure only heals hit points. It doesn't heal stamina.
Yeah. I'll just use him as a meat shield then and shoot my weapon.
All right.
Go get him, Takeo.
Oh, I'm rolling bad today. 5. Into that reactor it goes.
The look of this group has turned, and I love it.
How's the reactor looking now? Is it fizzling?
The reactor is fine. They shield these things very heavily against this kind of shenanigans.
Incompetent skittermanders.
Specifically, like a little safety sticker on it.
It's called a
Skittermander-proof.
skitter guard.
Skittermander compliant.
Also a vanguard option. Skitter guard.
Nakio is going to point towards the skittermander. Coward, come back! And chase after it. Doshko raised. Let's strike down once more. how to do it. There we go.
Badoosh. Ooh, that's a good solid hit.
I will melt you. Ooh, nice 9 points of damage.
As the Doshko comes down, the flame of it just starts bubbling away at the plastic shell of this robot. But you don't remember it as a robot.
Big skittermander.
Are you done, I believe?
That's me done. I've moved and I've swiped.
All right. Next up is Gazzy-Gaz.
Gazzy-Gaz is going to take a 5 foot. Well, actually, Gazzy-Gaz is going to move 10 feet this way to just get a clear shot and like aim really hard with his static arc pistol because the electricity has been helping against all of these robots so far. That if we can just land a shot. There we go.
Hey.
21.
21 is a hit.
For 2 points of electric damage.
For 3 points of electric damage.
Hey, yeah!
50% more powerful.
All right, that's a move and a shoot, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep. All right, Quonks, you are up.
Yar.
Go for a normal shot this time around.
10.
A 10 is going to miss, I'm afraid.
I can't do it. I can't hurt the metal skittermander.
Nako forgot what it was. You are trained in engineering. You know that it's at least a robot.
Robot skittermander then.
All right. Next up is its turn.
We're so close.
It's only round 3, and so it is going to do another slam attack against Naka.
I was like, oh my god, is this thing secretly a Solarian?
Or a
That would be such a good surprise.
a 17 to hit.
Ow.
And so,
I'm very bad skittermander.
ooh.
Oh!
No.
Max damage hit with the robots there. So that's taken away the remainder of Nako's health as he just gets pummeled into the ground.
12 left.
12 left.
Felt quite comfortable with 12, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
And then it is going to take a step away. All right. Dakayo, you remember last round when I said it might not be the time for that heal just yet?
Yeah, I get the feeling I should do something. What was it? Mystic Cure, wasn't it?
Yep.
Do I have to target him to do it? Or?
You will, yes, so that you can use the heal button. The Mystic Cure, you reach out to your touch and invigorate the target with a number of hit points depending on the level of the Mystic Cure.
Nice.
That's a 9 points of healing to Nako. Nako, you will wake on the floor. You don't remember going to sleep.
The blue got me. Why was my reaction so delayed?
Nako, sorry, Dakayo, are you doing anything else?
Can I just move back there?
No, unfortunately
I'll
not.
stay there then. Yeah.
All right. All right, Nako, you are up.
Can I can't get up and reach it, can I? Get to it.
Move
to get up,
No,
I believe.
you move to move action to stand up.
You're holding a arc pistol.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna point.
Who's gone hyper?
I've been. Before.
Fair
used
enough.
it today.
Yeah.
I can't remember who's been
How
hyped up before.
hyper?
I used it to move right into the middle of the shadows to try and get them to focus on me, which went better than this. So yes, Nako's going to stand up, realize they don't have static arc pistol in their inventory. One more.
Got it in his hand. He's like, ooh, I forgot about that.
It's not loading one. Can I shoot it? And what's the damage of static arc pistol?
See if you hit on a ranged attack.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's about it. Points. What was that? I forget the name. Bill points Trevor's hand towards
M.
Ken points Ken's hand
Wow.
towards the robot, and then squeezes and see what happens. It's relevant information.
No, because that's done it against a KAC, and it's stillness.
Okay.
I guess it wasn't on, was it?
No.
No, I don't think Get Him was on.
No.
But Nako's up and has shaken Ken's hand.
You are up.
All right, Gazagas. I guess he's going to expend the last 2 charges in his battery to make a full attack here. Let's do it.
All right.
It's a hit and a miss.
Hit and a miss with a 19 and 11.
For 1 point of electricity damage.
For 2 points of electricity damage. That's rough. That is rough.
I got one last charge from my cloak if I need it. But
I mean, you got a spare battery?
no, I don't. I have a hygiene kit.
Nako's got a spare battery if you want to remove it from their corpse shortly.
Thank you.
That's fine.
Effect dazed? Why is something suddenly
sorry.
dazed?
I was thinking,
I'm just like, why am I suddenly dazed? I don't remember anything happening that could make me dazed.
it's our unique personalities.
The hand motion.
All right, so that's the end of Gaza's turn. Clonks, you are up.
Let us overcharge.
Please hit. Please, no.
Oh.
That was a 7.
A 7 unfortunately does not quite cut it.
That skittermander keep overpowering that gun. That can't be a real thing. It's made up.
Right, and it is now over to the robot that is going to take a moment to center itself. It appears to power down just for a moment as you see the cracks in the armor and some of the exposed electronics begin to knit themselves back together.
No.
A lot of dice I just saw.
And it turns itself back on at the end of its full round action, slightly invigorated. Dakayo.
We're shooting it again, really.
Don't forget, you do have the spell Telekinetic Projectile, which it's a cantrip, so you can do it as many times as you want. You still need to make the ranged attack to hit, but if you hit, it is going to do 1d6 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm not sure how that compares to whatever weapon you're using.
Does it target EAC or KAC?
1d4 plus 2.
No, it's just a 1d4 your needler pistol. The +2 is against the injection. And also, it is currently out of ammo. I can see from all the tick boxes. So on the second line, it says uses. And it's got 6. So that means each time you reload it, you get 6 shots.
Ah, right. I thought it was just however many darts you had in your inventory.
No, that's how many... you take the darts from your inventory and you put them in the gun. And then when it runs out of ammo, you need to reload it. So for this turn, if you want to use the needler pistol, what you'll need to do is reload it, which is a move action. And to do that in Fantasy Grounds, you just need to double click on the uses button and that'll clear all those tick boxes. And then you'll be able to fire your gun.
Can I still throw something at him?
Yeah, you can throw things at him. You can throw the gun at him. You could.
I'm going to do the telekinetic projectile then, and I'm going to look around and I'm going to see all the darts that we've embedded in the reactor and try and throw something at him. Don't waste ammo. So, what do I do? Roll the hit.
Yes. If you click the, there's an attack button on the telekinetic projectile.
Hooray!
Hey! And that's a miss.
I think these darts are bent. They just... I'm just going to stand there and look pretty, I think.
All right. I mean, you did use your move action to reload, so you can't move. You just need to stand there and look pretty.
You can do it, Neko. You're our only hope.
Neko. Neko, use Ken. And it's going to drop the hand on the floor. Take a 5-foot step forward and try again with Old Faithful, the gift from the captain, the Flame Doshko. Head swing coming down. You can't take us out that easy. Oh, hello!
Nice.
It's a natural 20 for a 27 to hit. I regret letting you live.
Oh, not bad.
That's pretty good damage.
18 points of damage with a critical wound. I guess that doesn't really do much to a robot.
No, it's... right. It is immune to some things.
Take off its legs.
Could you look up in the core rulebook the wound property, because there's a table you need to roll on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I just quickly look up to see. I think it will affect it. Sorry, 1 second. I think it will affect it because...
The D20. It has a bunch of effects.
Yep, depending on what you do. Now, it might be immune to some of the effects of that, but not all of them.
Okay, so should I just roll the D20?
So yeah, roll the D20. Let's see what happens.
It's a 1. Which is bleed 1d6, so that might be immune to bleed. Okay.
Which I do believe constructs are immune to bleeding.
That makes sense.
So, yes, unfortunately, there are things that it might have affected, but not that, I'm afraid.
I'm happy with my 18 damage.
Yeah, your 18 damage just did way more than it just managed to patch itself up for.
Awesome.
All right. That's you done, isn't it?
That is me done.
All right, Gaz, you are up.
Okay, well, it turns out the charge cloak has 4 charges in it, so I've got a few extra shots left in me.
The charge cloak has 4 shots, but can only be used for 1 action, I'm afraid to say.
Right. So I've got 4 shots, but not all at the same time. So yeah, I'm going to. First, I'm going to move up, I think, 5, 10, kind of like skirting around the edge of the reactor here, and over to this side.
All right.
Nice and close. And like swirling the cloak, like electricity powered, like runs along its seams, and over his arm and into the arc pistol as he shoots. Out of ammo. Hold on. There we go. 14. It's a miss.
That is unfortunately a miss.
All right, that's it.
All right. Quonks, you are up.
Punks is gonna keep trying. Hit with his overcharge.
Ooh.
Again, misses.
That die is not treating you well this week.
It's not. No.
All
It's
right.
not treating anyone well.
It's true.
So, in round 5, finally something has recharged. Take a 5-foot step back, and we're going to do a jolting arc against everybody in the room. Can you all make me a reflex saving throw?
Ooh.
24.
14. That's a just. Yeah, I think.
Everybody makes it, so you're all going to only take half damage. Everybody take 1 point of damage.
Nice.
Yay!
Well, that was worth waiting for.
Welcome to
Hey, look, if we have to roll bad, you have to roll bad.
It's getting weaker, everybody. Let's get it.
All right, Dakayo, you are up.
I'm going to try the telekinetic thing again.
All right.
Favorite thing.
I did. Naku left that
Oh, yeah, you
pistol on the
dropped
floor
Ken's
for you, by the way.
hand.
Yeah. I say
So
pistol.
if you pick something up, does that count
Headstand.
as a move action?
It's going to count as a move action because I can't remember officially what it is, so it's a move.
Or do you want me to telekinetically throw Ken's hand at the robot?
I mean, you could do.
Can you misread a situation?
Use the arm.
yeah, I think we go.
I
for
could
that.
use a hand. Yeah.
I'm going to see the arm on the floor, and something useful to throw. And I'm going to lob the gun / Ken's arm. Not the end first, obviously. The holy attack is missed.
A mess, I'm afraid to say.
Oh, that could have gone so well.
Naku see Ken's arm go flying past. Well, you almost did it, Dakayo. Well done.
All right, Neko, back around to you.
I'll go retrieve it for you. Step forward, Doshko in hand, and gonna get another one of those crits. Here we go.
You call it now, I'm going to be so...
Nope.
Well, there was
It's a
2 in it.
Oh, the
It
explicit.
was almost a critical fail.
You were swiping at the robots. The ribbit.
The ribbit. Step back and manages to avoid this time your overarching swipe with the Dushko. Gazigaz, you are up.
I wish I could use an inspiring boost, but we haven't taken a proper 10-minute rest. So I can't do anything for Dakoyo or Nako. Bonks hasn't taken quite enough damage. So I think
When we were unconscious, count as a 10-minute rest.
we would have had to spend result points to cure our SP at that point. So luckily I've got 3 charges left in this cloak. I'm going to take another shot. Natural 20!
Hey!
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. I just remembered something.
That's where it was.
All right, roll your damage, and then I'll flick back up and just double check something.
4
you
points
might be
of
right.
damage.
4 points of damage, plus
But it's
50%
electric damage, right?
for the electric damage, plus
It's vulnerable to crits, isn't it?
50% for being vulnerable to crits.
Oh.
So that's just 6
An
to
extra
9. So you did 9, but what damage did Nako do?
18 points, so it's an extra 9.
Extra 9 points. So this is 18 points of damage in total. I don't think so. Let me just. Yeah, it was still up from Nako's attack, but the second shot from Gazigaz in a hail of sparks that leaves everybody a little bit. Is this going to explode just like the last thing that sparked? Actually, does it? I can't remember. No, it doesn't. It doesn't self-destruct.
Never
So
does.
does it? And it's like no.
Definitely.
And it slumps to the ground. Apparently deactivated.
Oh, that's a relief. I was starting to think it wasn't real.
Yeah, for real.
Well done, guys.
It was a team effort, everyone.
Nako's going to pick up Ken's arm again. Put it in a holster.
Oh wow, there's a dead body in this room.
What?
Yeah, we just killed the robot.
What? What?
I've never noticed that, and I don't think I've ever mentioned it any time that I've run Skitter Shop before.
Is this the guy, one of the guards they said it hadn't come back yet?
Yeah, one of the guards hadn't come back, and her body is easily spotted as you enter this area, lying slumped against the wall next to the door.
Damn.
Oh,
6 EMP grenades.
Maybe we were accidentally shooting her.
Oh, the robot.
Oh.
Look at that body. It's so easily spottable. I would never have noticed it before. Is there any more voices in the room? Soothing AI voices.
Attention, passengers. My sensors indicate that the ship is infested with small, furry menaces. Do not be alarmed. Your crew has it under control. In just a few minutes, we will be venting the interior of the ship out into space to deal with the problem. You may experience a slight loss in cabin pressure, followed by the thrilling sensation of zero gravity and unparalleled views of the surrounding starfield. That is all.
What?
That sounds lovely, but that's also very bad.
That's
That
bad.
is very bad.
Oh, is that not winning? Did we not
No,
win? Oh.
we need to find the things to shut it down, and we need to do it now.
Make me an engineering or computers check. Quonks.
Gaz will like look at the reactor and be like, we need to beat this thing.
Nako is going to ready her
Engineering.
Doshko at the reactor.
Oh, 16.
You realize that while it might be possible to cut M2 off from a few systems here in engineering, the AI would still be active and could regain control of the ship in a few moments later. To fully shut down the rogue artificial intelligence, someone needs to dismantle certain parts of M2's computer core. However, this is lightly scattered somewhere within the framework of the ship's conduit systems. M2 has a decentralized core split into several nodes distributed across the conduits of the ship. Shutting down 3 of these nodes will completely destroy the AI.
Is a bridge a node?
Make a perception check.
Naku's got no checks. 13.
Does anybody else want to make a check?
Yes.
Yeah, we can go for it.
24.
24. With Quong's mentioning that it's in the conduits of the ship, you actually see an access panel. It's fairly small, a partially hidden hatch in the floor that leads to a series of ducts that run throughout the ship. You can surmise that the nodes can be accessed through there.
Are they skitter-sized?
They are indeed skitter-sized, luckily enough.
Andy?
The thing is, in these conduits, it is a maze-like structure. And what you're going to have to do is try to figure out how to navigate the ducts. So, what will happen, we'll stay in this initiative order, simply for the sake of convenience. But what you can do is you can attempt to navigate the ducts, making an intelligence check. If you fail the check, you get a +1 bonus to the next check that you make. This bonus goes away if you manage to find a computer node. Once you have found a computer node, it is a computers or engineering check to deactivate the node. And
Doshko check do.
the Doshko will be far too ungraceful for this period of elegance.
Oh, it was crawling around in a tunnel trying to wield a weapon that's already too big for Neko.
So yes, there's a number of nodes. You need to find nodes. If you are at a node, I have just realized that my light is not on, so I am very dark on stream. There we go.
So we make perception checks to navigate the
You make
tunnels?
intelligence checks to navigate it. If somebody else finds a node, say Nako finds a node, he's not got the computers or the engineering. He can use the radios to direct somebody over to that node.
I don't.
In order for them to shut it down.
Yeah, I don't have either of those either.
I'm laying out your options. You can attempt to work together to try to deactivate them. I mean, your first problem is actually trying to find them in the first place.
All right. So intelligence flat D20 check for me. I will dive into the hatch that I've spotted and start searching.
Yep. You start searching.
4.
4. That does not allow you to find one of the nodes. In fact, you basically go around in a quick circle and stick your head up back through into engineering, and it's like, that's where it led. And then you drop down again and move around, and it's like, stick your head up, and it's like, so that's where it led. You do, however, get a bonus of a +1 for your next time.
You know where not to go.
Okay.
Quonks, you are up.
Intelligence check. Let's go. Like jumping after a Gazzy Gaz. Rolls, you need to stop sucking.
Wow.
Natural 1 for those who can't see it.
Yeah, that's not going to find you a node, but it is going to earn you a +1 on your next check.
Oh, whoa.
Just want to put this on the line, folks. The passengers don't have spacesuits. Just letting you know that if the AI does vent the ship, the passengers probably aren't going to make it.
Yeah, the GM's right, guys. Stop rolling bad.
It's like, I care. I genuinely care for these passengers. My dice do not.
That's not going to stop me from making you feel bad. Dakayo, you are up.
So do we have to do this rolling for the search, or can I sort of go and scout around?
You have to do the roll for the search. It's essentially the action of scouting around, as it
look,
were.
someone's competent.
You jump into the same hatch, and it's like, well, if Quonks is over there and Gazzy Gaz is over there, I'll go in this direction. And very quickly you manage to turn a corner, and it's like, I think this is what we're looking for. On your next turn, you can either attempt to use engineering or computers to deactivate this node. You can also call out to the others and direct them to your node as they take their turns. You do not get a bonus to your next roll to find a node. Neko, you are up.
Neko, she'll quickly stow the flame Doshko behind her, hold her nose, and jump bum first down the hole like a bomb. Neko away! There we go. It's 11.
11. You scurry through the corridors. You don't find a node, but you do have some degree of success at mapping this out mentally, and you receive a +1 on your next roll.
You gonna get it? Gonna get it?
All right, Yazzy Gaz, you are up.
All right, +1 on this one. Uh, 13.
13. Unfortunately, you don't manage to find a node. You do manage to find a +1 on your next roll.
Does it stay a +1 or does it become +2 or anything like that?
No, it's a cumulative, so it'll be
cool.
another +1. So Gazzy Gaz will be a +2 next round.
That's something.
And it keeps going up until you either find a node or everybody gets vented into the space. With the way you guys are rolling, it could be a close call, but let's see how it goes. All right, Quonks, what are you doing?
I'm going to continue searching for a node with a +1. 8.
8. You do not find a node. You are going to be able to roll with a +2 next time.
Oh, hi, Gazzy Gaz.
He's sweating.
It's not an attractive look, Colin. Dakayo.
Guys, they're huge. There's one here. How are you missing them? If I call out to them, could I make a check to disarm it as well? Or?
Yeah, you can attempt to disarm it, either a computers or an engineering. It is your choice.
I've got -1 to both. I prefer the letter E, so let's go with engineering.
All right.
7.
7. You unfortunately do not manage to deactivate this node. You do manage to, however, pull on some wires and give yourself a little bit of a buzz of electricity as it's like, yeah, maybe I should not be doing this. Neko.
Neko's going to be scurrying about in the tunnels, hyperactive, now that the +1 has made it a flat roll. For an intelligence check. Here we go. For an 8.
For an 8. That is not a success.
Guys, Quonks, were we supposed to be meeting? Is there more than one tunnel? Are you sure?
Quonks, you go help Dakoyo. Nako and I will keep looking this way. Because I don't trust Gazzy's computer or engineering with neither of them. So +2 on this intelligence check.
Yep.
For 12.
for 12. And unfortunately, you are not having much luck at finding these computer nodes. You run around and you earn yourself a +3 on your next one. Quonks.
I am going to follow the sounds of Dekoyo's voice to the node.
Right. You arrive at the node. It is the end of your turn, but you are in position to be turning off this node next turn. Or at least attempting to.
What if I went hyper to get there?
I'll allow it. You can go hyper.
Yeah.
So make me either a computers or an engineering check this turn.
There's another nat one.
No.
Wow.
What?
Dice are cursed. Dice curses are real.
And that is not a success to deactivate this station, I am afraid. Yeah, that's a thing. Dakayo, are you going to assist here, or are you going to scurry off and try to find another node?
Another one. So,
All right. An intelligence check if you please. You have no bonuses. Other than your natural intelligence.
13.
And a 13, I'm afraid, does not manage to get you a node. You're starting to understand, now that you've come around the corner and found this node straight away, you start going down the conduits and realize, oh wait, this place is a bit of a rat's nest into tunnels and turns and the rest of it.
We just need to find 2 more, y'all.
All right.
An announcement to the passengers that I'm on a hold depressed.
They can't get to our ship. We're on dock, are we? We're a spacewalk away.
Yeah, you're a 200-foot spacewalk away. And the room that you entered in had 2 space suits.
The lottery time.
There's no time to organize a lottery. All right, Neko, what are you doing?
Neko's going to continue to furiously scurry around these conduits. I did scroll up, by the way, and realized that the last time Quonks rolled higher than a 10 was the first saving throw against the robot's arc attack.
Oh my god.
Which was a fail. But it was higher than a 10 on the
Wow.
Yeah, I was useless that entire combat.
14.
A 14, and you managed to find a node.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I found one. I can't get my axe to hit it. I might need some help.
Unfortunately, that also means that your search is reset back down to 0. And you can either attempt to do something with the node next turn or something else. In the meantime, we have Gazigaz, who has a bonus of 3.
Yes. I will find the last one. No, I won't. 12.
12, unfortunately, does not get you a node, but it does get you a +4 next time. It's the world's worst prize show game.
Titan monsters, space slugs, and now conduits. We've learned that this cannot deal with.
I mean, the ship's got it in for you. All right, one of the things that I will point out at this stage, just as an FYI to Quonks, is there is a difference between the computers and the engineering checks. One is easier than the other. Not going to tell you which one, but I'm going to tell you that there is a difference.
Sweet. Kongs is still going to try engineering.
All right.
Hey.
Gets a natural 20.
There it is.
It was worth it. It was all worth it.
And it becomes so clear to you now, and you manage to basically just turn a couple of the one-way diodes off on this, and the core shuts down. All right. Neko, you're by another node, aren't you?
Yes.
Yep. Do me a fortitude saving throw with a +4 bonus.
Oh no. Our Naka wasn't poisoned, but the rest of us, are we still weakened with that poison?
28.
28. For the sake of trying to keep track of it, I'm going to say no, you're not weakened. The poison has run its course.
Cheers.
Nako, you feel a wave of radiation wash over you. Luckily, thanks to your fantastic fortitude of a natural 20, making it a 28, you don't feel affected by this, but you can tell that the AI is putting up some resistance and is trying to burn you out of this area.
Not today, Satan. Be careful, guys. These tunnels aren't as fun as they seem so far.
All right, Dakayo, you are up.
Right, let's go searching. Let's not go searching.
Yep, you had a +1 to that. It's now a +2. Nako, you are up.
Thanks, I've got one here. I'm going to try and find another.
You need to stay in that area so that Quonks can track in on your position.
Quanks, I've got one here. I'll wait for you. Can I try and disable it if I'm not going anywhere? Or is
yeah, you can attempt to disable it. Computers or engineering.
Let's go for computers. They're all as equally bad. I found a keypad.
Hey.
17.
And surprisingly, very surprisingly, with a -1 to his intelligence, you just so haven't managed to sort of like, you're doing that whole movie hacking thing. You can see it pan around as flimsy Yether and Trix are sort of like, nobody ever hacks like that, and you're just sort of, and another 2 arms come in and just sort of like, and somehow it overloads and this node just fizzes and powers down.
Don't worry, Quanks, I've got it. It's done. System bypassed. I entered the Matrix. It's all good.
Oh, I hear it's lovely this time of year.
It's fizzier than I thought.
All right, and let's have a
+4.
Yep, a intelligence check to find the
17.
next node. 17. You do manage to find the next node.
Yes.
As you guys did it.
And as you run up to it, you realize that the AI is starting to take more offense. Could you make me a reflex saving throw?
Reflex. No. 16.
Oh,
Nice.
good. You're only going to take half of this.
Okay.
And you're looking fairly healthy, I think.
I've still got SP for now.
All right. Let me just do some quick maths mentally. Yeah, you should be fine.
Oh, jeez.
Take 11 points of damage
Okay.
as this arc of electricity just comes sparking at you. And it strikes you for 66 points of damage.
Can I use Hyper to spend my second move action to pull out a serum and take it?
Yes, you can do.
Okay. My last serum. Yes.
Good
I'm
use of hyper.
absolutely going to do that. And heal 1d8 because 7 on the die. Perfect. Oh, Quonks, I found another node, but it's pretty shocking.
All right. Quant, you are up.
I am going to get to Gazi's node.
All right. You arrive at Gazi's node, and it is still sparking away, but nothing bad happens. Computers or engineering, if you please.
Oh, I can do that this time around.
Oh, no, you can't. Sorry, thank you for reminding me. You arrive. Dakayo, you are up.
So if I find one, could I then deactivate it? Or
If you find one, you can try to deactivate it next round.
right, so it doesn't really make much difference what I do.
I mean, Nako proves that it is possible, even for the untrained.
But if I go to the one that the other two are at, then I'd have to wait till next round anyway, wouldn't I?
Yes, but from there you could potentially assist.
Okay, right. Well, I'll do that then. I'll go there and I'll assist.
All right, so we got Gazigaz, Quonks, and Dakayo at the same node. Nako, you are up.
I'm gonna keep looking for another one just in case something happens.
All right.
Go for another search.
Yep.
Nako can't quite remember how many they needed, so I'm gonna keep looking for them.
Believe it is a fresh search at a 0 bonus.
I can find all of them on my own. Oh, it's a 0.
You somehow end up at the same node as everybody else, and it's
I found one. Oh no.
All right, Gazigaz, you are up.
Can I do a check to aid?
Yes, you can do.
Quonks, engineering or computers?
Go with engineering.
All right, here we go. There we go, 17.
Nice. That'll be a +2 to Quonks.
Quonks, I'm here with 6 arms ready to help.
Yeah, I'm gonna need all of them. Let's go. All 6.
All right, Quonks, make that engineering roll. 20, and unfortunately, you don't manage to deactivate this node.
OMG, what?
I was impressed with a 20 from a 6 on the dice, let alone
Computers is easier, guys.
All right.
Yes, like I said earlier, it is like one is easier than the other, significantly so.
You just say that because I did it.
Hey.
Yeah, wow, Nako's offended.
If it's true, it's true.
All right, Dakayo, you are up.
I don't have my +2 if I try and disable it, do I? It's only for finding him, isn't it?
Yes, and you can, however, what you can do is you can offer to assist Quonks on their roll. You will make an engineering check. You're only aiming for a 10 or a computer's check, depending on which one Quonks wants to go for next time. You're only aiming for a 10, and it won't solve the problem, but it will give you, it will give Quonks a +2 to their roll on the next round.
Okay. Quonks, engineering or tippy tappy?
Tippy tappy.
Tippy tappy. Oh, that's so close.
So close, but unfortunately that does not assist. Nako.
Looking down the crowded corridor. Quonks, this is what I did. This little mime doing a little hectic typing on the keyboard.
Is this for the assist?
Yeah.
Yep.
And it,
Right.
it's a 1.
It's an improvement over the last roll that you made,
100% better.
but not by much.
There's a brief moment where you see the look of, and that worked, cross Quanx's face. Before the skittermander and him kicks back in, she just smiles.
No, Quanx, you gotta do it like this. And I'll roll computers to aid. Natural 1.
All right, Quonks, you have been advised by 3 separate skittermanders, all with very conflicting advice. You ignore them completely.
And she just kind of reaches in and just pulls out the plug, like...
Big switch that says off.
Don't. Great job, great advice, guys. It really helped.
6 thumbs up.
And over Tannoy, you hear, we thank you for choosing Trendsetter Excursions and hope you will fly with us again in the future.
The feud what? The feud
And
what?
the reactor goes off.
Plug it back in.
No, I think it was future. Neko, no.
Nako scrambling over everyone in the corridor to try and put the plug back in.
You just need that closure. What was that last word?
The
All
captain
right.
will be looking for us, Neko. The captain. Think of the captain.
Starts making their way out of the tunnel immediately.
All right, and you make your way out of the conduit system. The ship seems to be eerily quiet, but as you make your way back up and past the bridge, the systems seem to be unlocked. You are in control once again. You let Neko Nechkin know that everything is under control. Him and the rest of the passengers agree to let you fly the Emerald Empyrean back to the Packed Worlds.
Really? Can I roll insight on that?
Maybe an insight check.
Or is it deception?
Sense
Where
motive
is insight?
on Starfinder.
Oh, is it? Yeah, sorry, sense motives.
Where is that? Oh, there. I got a +9 for that. So.
Nice.
22.
He honestly and genuinely believes that if anything else should occur on the journey back to the Packed Worlds, you little fuzzballs are the best ones to take care of it.
It can't get worse.
It's kind of true.
Nakio, put that plug down.
I want to hear the rest of the sentence. Report it to the captain.
Even Dakayo is calling Neko, Neko, yo, Neko.
I love child.
It will have 12 arms.
That'd be twice as bad.
Don't you dare invoke the wrath of that scary skittermander gremlin.
Was the captain proud of our achievement?
The captain, Neko Nechkin, admits tersely that he went above and beyond the call of duty, which amounts to effusive praise from the usually laconic Vesk. The Emerald Imperial passengers are much more vocal in their appreciation, jubilant that they once again can return to their normal lives. The wounded crew member Lachlan remains in stable condition long enough to receive any additional medical attention he needs. Finally, Trendsetter Excursions pays handsomely to keep the incident out of the public eye to avoid any negative publicity. They assure everyone that they are also scrapping their artificial intelligence program, so the tragedy of the Emerald Imperium should remain an isolated incident. After the uproar is over, your lives return to the normal as excitement dies down. Nako Nechkin promotes you all to full partners in his salvaging operation, using the payoff of the Trendsetter's excursions to buy you your very own starship.
Ooh.
After all, there's a whole galaxy out there full of people who need help.
He just wanted rid of us.
Yeah, his reward is to get rid of us.
Just
No
in
way.
the rear window of our new craft, like Naki at the back of the ship is looking back.
Oh.
Why are we leaving the captain?
Does this new ship have an AI with it?
Look, I saved it from the last ship, everybody.
Now I know what it said.
To be continued.
All right, and so ends Skitter Shots.
Yay!
Nice.
How close were we to getting the everyone vented?
That's a good question, yeah.
Do you want the honest answer?
Was it like -2 rounds ago?
It's a hollow threat. There is no countdown on it.
We can plug it back in.
Checks out.
Why was it programmed to lie? Who did this? Is there any information about how or why it got corrupted, or is it just dealing with the situation?
I'm not sure if it goes into any significant detail about the. So the size-based corporation Trendsetters Excursions offers short-range sightseeing trips in the interesting locations for the Packed Worlds and the immediate vicinity. Recently, Trendsetters Excursions attempted a bold but ultimately doomed experiment by outfitting one of their most popular vessels, the Emerald Imperium, with a state-of-the-art artificial intelligence. The AI was granted control over every aspect of the trip, including all of the vessel's onboard computers and robots, allowing only a skeleton crew to keep things running smoothly. Unfortunately, this AI, named M2, developed a major glitch on their first voyage. Due to an unprecedented math error in its programming, M2 decided that the ship's intended destinations would not be relaxing enough for the passengers and rerouted the Emerald Imperium to a section of empty space outside of the Packed World system.
Someone's not set an upper parameter on something, and that's what's going on.
There's a bracket missing somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, what a lovely cruise ship.
Yeah.
Did we
So-
miss anything exciting around the without wandering around the ship?
No, not really. I think there might have been a little bit of a was there? Oh, yes. In the forward part of the lower deck, I'll actually just reveal the entirety of the lower map for you. You can see as Nako does a frantic search of the entire ship. In the front of it is the crew quarters. And in there, you find an infrared armor upgrade, a blasting fusion seal, and 2 batteries.
Okay.
That could have been useful.
Maybe.
The
fusion
infrared
blasting-
sensor.
Sorry.
The infrared sensor armor upgrade would take a while to install and would require a workbench with engineering checks. The blasting fusion seal could be attached to any weapon of 2nd level or higher, and it gives it the blasting property after 24 hours.
Hmm.
This will be great. Tomorrow.
So when the ship made it back to port, did anyone discover the dead body in the engineering room, or is it still there?
I think they've taken care of these things because there was also Ken in the bridge.
Also, you should advise the travel company not to include components that can be used to create necrotized zombies within the bridge area for it to then be able to use.
Maybe that's just what Ken looked like before.
Yeah, we're being very judgmental of Ken.
Kenjiro Chidi, the crew member of most engineering experience, came to the bridge to assess the problem when the first signs of M2's glitches appears. M2 believed Kenjiro to be overexcited when he began trying to shut down her control over the ship and deliver what she thought was a mild electric shock to snap him out of the state. Unfortunately, the electric shock caused a feedback loop in Kenjaro's numerous cybernetics and killed him. A few hours later, he arose as a cybernetic zombie. So it was in him all along.
Flimsy wouldn't have been happy about that. What can happen? You put too much tech in you, it goes wrong.
Mm-hmm. How are the crew going to rate the film? That's the question.
It's much better than I expected. I thought it would be Care Bears in space, which it was, but there was ghosts and guns.
See, friendship and action. It's the best of both worlds, no?
There wasn't enough explosions for my liking.
But if there were more explosions, then they probably wouldn't have been able to save the ship.
It would have been fine.
That comedy montage they did when they were crawling in the tunnels was very good. I like that. The little music they were playing whilst they were really lightened the tone for the imminent death that was coming.
I got the Benny Hill music in my head. Thanks for that.
That's the one.
Well, whose turn is it to pick the next movie?
It's Flimsy's.
I've got quite a good documentary in mind about a biopic about my favourite band that I listen to when I'm working on my rigs.
Can you remember the band's name?
No Qual. Something in No Qual.
Neo and No Qual.
Neo and No Qual.
It's all I've got on my space pod, so I don't flick through it very often, so I don't see the name. They're the ones. They're meant to have quite a good bit of a biopic adventure going.
So yes, with that, we thank you all in the chat for joining us, and hope you enjoyed this one shot of Skitter shot in the spin-off we're calling Spaceflix and Kill on here on Manapot Studios as we take a bit of a hiatus from our playthrough of Fly Free or Die in a stream we're calling All That Glitters Explodes. I have been Karen Russmore and I will continue to be so. You can usually find me over on my channel on Tuesdays and Thursdays playing Torment Tides of Numenera, where it gets weird and dark and then weird again, but also kind of interesting. And on Fridays, you will find me playing Hitman 3 in the World of Assassination trilogy. Timings over on my channel under the schedule. And let's go with Retro Ted. You can go first this week.
Very much. I am Retro Ted. I play mainly older games, as you can guess from the title. We are currently doing a playthrough of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, where we are a neutral, lawful, evil character, semi-evil.
There's a lot of evil going on.
Mood. Yeah. It just depends on the mood. But that is a fun playthrough. Don't expect any kind of professionalism or competence. But we have fun. We stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 7:30 GMT.
All right, thank you. And Krifu?
Hi, I am Krifu Bernal. I am a Twitch streamer. I play video games as well as a solo Pathfinder game every Friday. at 7 p.m. GMT at twitch.tv/CrifuBernal. Crifu Bernal is where you can find me on all socials. I am also a GM in a Starfinder actual play called The Book of Bethesda, where it's a homebrewed original Starfinder campaign that takes place in around the gas giant Bethesda. So you can find that on YouTube and on various podcasting sources as well, simply by searching for Manapod Studios or The Book of Bethesda.
All right, thank you. And Crit Commissions.
I am Crit Commissions. You can find me across various social media platforms under the same tag. I do art things. It's a good time.
All right, and finally, JStation64.
Yes, I'm JStation64. You can find me streaming a very lucky version of No Man's Sky on Thursdays at 9 p.m. And then on Saturday mornings, playing Red Dead Redemption 2, trying to be a bad guy with some help from people in this room right now, trying to help me be more evil. To various
it's a lot of hard work.
And yeah, that's me. That's what I also wanted to say. Well done to Retro Ted. The first time using Fantasy Grounds, I think. The first time playing Starfinder. The first time speaking a tabletop game. Did very, very well.
Yeah.
Really good.
First time at everything. But thank you very much for inviting me. It's been good fun.
Yep, and okay, we will be back next week for the third movie in the Spaceflix and Kill trilogy with Neon on No Qual, with the one-shot Band on the Run, with another special guest whose name escapes me at the moment, Krifu.
Baccarat from Blood on the Thames will be here with us.
Thank you very much. And so, yeah, same place, same channel next week, and hope to see you all there. All right.
Bye.
Daddy, bye.
Bye.